Section 26 of The Sunny Side. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. The Sunny Side by A. Milne. The Two Visits. 1888-1919. Dispersal areas 10A, 10B, 10C. Crystal Palace. It was, I think, in '88 that luck or Providence or Fate assumed the more material state of Aunt or Great-aunt Alice, and took, the weather being fine, and Bill, the eldest, only 9, 3 of us by the Brighton line to see the Crystal Palace. Observe us, then, an eager 4 advancing on the western door, or possibly the northern, well, anyhow, advancing, Aunt Alice bending from the hips, and Bill in little runs and trips, and John with frequent hops and skips, while I was fairly dancing. Aunt Alice pays, the turnstile clicks, and with the happy crowds we mix, to gaze upon, well, I was 6, say, getting on for 7, and looking back on it to-day, the memories have passed away. I find that I could only say, roughly, to gaze on heaven. Heaven it was which came to pass within those magic walls of glass. Though William like a silly ass had lost my bag of bull's-eyes. The wonders of that wonder hall, all the things I can't recall, and dominating over all, the statues, more than full size. Adam and Niobe were there, Disraeli much the worse for wear, Samson before he cut his hair, Lord Byron and Apollo. A female group surrounded by a camel, though I don't know why, and all of them were 10 feet high, and all, I think, were hollow. These gods looked down on us and smiled, to see how utterly a child by simple things may be beguiled to happiness and laughter. It warmed their kindly hearts to see the joy of Bill and John and me, from 10 to lunch, from lunch to tea, from tea to 6 or after. That evening, when the day was dead, they tucked a babe of 6 in bed, arranged the pillows for his head, and saw the lights were shaded. Too sleepy for the good-night kiss, his only conscious thought was this: no man shall ever taste the bliss that I this blessed day did. When one is 6 one cannot tell, and John, who at the palace fell a victim to the Blondin Belle, is wedded to another. And I, my intimates allow, have lost the taste for bull's-eyes now, and baldness decorates the brow of Bill, our elder brother. Well, more than 30 years have passed, but all the same on Thursday last my heart was beating just as fast, within that hall of wonder. My bliss was every bit as great as what it was in '88. Impossible to look sedate or keep my feelings under. The gods of old still gazed upon the scene where 30 years agone the lines of Bill and me and John were cast in pleasant places. And friends, I murmured, what's the odds, if you are rather battered gods? This is no time for Ichabods and Fugazes. Ah, no, I did not mourn the years, fell work upon those poor old dears, nor Pitt nor Venus drew my tears and set me slowly sobbing. I hailed them with a happy laugh, and slapped old Samson on the calf, and asked a member of the staff for officers' demobbing. That evening, being then dispersed, I swore, as I had sworn at first, when 3 of us went on the burst with Aunt, or Great Aunt Alice. Although one finds, as man or boy, 1,000 pleasures to enjoy, for happiness without alloy, give me the Crystal Palace. End of The Two Visits, recording by Rhonda Fetterman.